Hi guys, welcome back to the LiteFinance Global YouTube channel. Escalation when it comes to the conflict in the Eastern Europe. Escalation when it comes to the conflict in Israel. Possible oil shock supply, as well as winter is coming. With all of that, we are going to discuss crude oil, Brent and NAT gas. Without further ado, let's jump straight into the video. Okay guys, so let's start with the crude. That's the weekly chart, and if you do remember my two previous videos, I've been talking about the levels close to 100 and then 110, 120 as a possible target. As you can see, we hit something around 94, 95. Since then we have a pullback. Taking into the considerations latest fundamental developments, I'm talking about the Eastern Europe, I'm talking about the Israel things. Market was trying to make the rally at the very beginning of this week, a little bit of profit taking towards the end of the week, but still the bullish case is the basic scenario, taking into the consideration the consolidation before the upside break over here, right? The 50% of that is around 75, 74, and as of now, of course, depends on if we are going to see the escalation, trying to make the technical approach. It could be that we are going to see the first pullback, a little bit of the rally, 1-to-1, and the retest of 75, and since then, after some stop count based on this particular swing low, we might see the market trying to go higher, taking out 94, hitting 100, 110 and 120. That's the most basic scenario based on this weekly chart. In case of breaking lower through 74, we might see 68, 67, and that's the level we have to hold. Otherwise, we might see breaking lower and long liquidation. Let's have a look shorter term what we might see when it comes to the daily chart. There you go. And here, besides what we were discussing, okay, 1-to-1 to the upside and 1-to-1 to the downside, we might see here, okay, move as a flag and straight move to the downside. That would bring us immediately through the stops via this swing low and hitting the immediate target around 74 we discussed, some kind of the consolidation here and trying to move out of that level. Well, escalation, maybe the weather and shock supply could be the main reasons, or are still the main reasons, why I see possibility of the higher levels. But if the market is going to decide completely different and move lower through 68, 66, that's going to change the situation completely and is going to cancel this bullish case in my view, in my opinion. All right, let's have a look what we have when it comes to the Brent. Okay, that's the weekly chart of the Brent. Of course, the price is a little bit different, something around $4 higher, and situation when it comes to the chart is very similar. So we've seen the consolidation ahead of the move higher. So as of now, we are trying to pull back, and now again based on this weekly, it could be pullback, a little bit of the rally, 1-to-1, hitting the 50% of that consolidation around 80. That's the basic case, and from here market may want to try to go higher, taking out the stops around 100, followed by the close above 100, it could open 120. Now, if we are going to see the close below 80, so it's going to get the things very interesting, because then market has to hold from the bull's perspective the zone in between 70 and 66. All right, that's gonna be very, very crucial to keep the bull's rally alive. And again, I have to repeat, the weather, escalation of the conflicts, shock supply, still as a bullish cases here. But if we are going to get the close below, then the lower levels down below 50 cannot be ruled out, right? So close below 66 might open as low as 48.46 over here based on this weekly chart. Let's have a look what we have on a daily chart when it comes to the Brent. Just 1 second, there we go. And as you can see, it could be even a little bit of the, it's not the great place, but it could be overall some kind of the possible head and shoulder over here. All right, if that's the case, we are going to duplicate and we are going to hit the 75 target. It's also the 50% of the pre-breakout consolidation. So the situation is very similar to what we already discussed with the crude. As of now, what I see here is an attempt to make the, after the strong rejection, 1-to-1 possible rally, and well, short term 92, 93 could be this rejection level, and market may want to go lower down towards, even as we discussed, 75. We will see. But the rally as of now, basic scenario here. And finally, let's have a look what we have when it comes to the NAT gas. Finally, weekly chart of the NAT gas. Well, the old good times when it comes to the bull's rally are gone. Now, from the weekly chart perspective, looks like the key level is around, I would say, 385.4 level. That's gonna be 385 up to 4. That's the crucial level for now. So we have to eventually take out the previous important levels. So from only chart and technical perspective, any kind of the failure around 4 could produce the pullback. And well, if we can agree that that was a little bit of the narrow consolidation, so we might see market may want to retest levels close to 270 and 250. Situation is going to change if we are going to see strong close above, positive retest, so trying to hold 385. So then we might see the rally towards the next possible supply zone we've seen before, working as a supply and demand, two cases, and we are talking about the levels well above 5 up towards 6. All right, so as of now, taking into the consideration this weekly chart, well, 385 and 4, that's the zone where we are going to see the fight. If we are going to stay below, then we might see 270, 250. But if we are going to see the close above, positive retest on the pullback, holding 385, we might see attempt to rally up towards 5 and 6. Let's have a look what we have when it comes to daily chart here. There we go. That's the NAT gas daily chart. Very long consolidation, attempt to move higher. So short term, if we are going to see pullback down towards 255 and we are going to hold that level, the bulls may try to retest 385.4, so that could be some kind of the long setup. But if we are going to go straight from here, we are going to see the rejection around 385.4. We might see this pullback down towards 275-250 as discussed before. Guys, with that being said, strongly encourage you, do your own research. Wish you great next trading session. See you around, take care and goodbye.